What's up, my galactic babies? It's Galactic Goddess Tarot. In case you didn't know, now you know. And over here, if it doesn't apply, we just let that shit fly. So let's cleanse our space and let's get right into it. Hello, my Aries babies. I hope everybody is doing wonderful. Um, Before I get into the reading, I do want to tell you guys what I got in your pre-shuffle. So I did, I did pick up on this love offer. It was this overflow of emotions, but this is something that has you conflicted. I don't know if this person in the past made you feel left out in the cold, or maybe you've made this person feel left out in the cold. Nonetheless, there is some type of love offer, though, that has you conflicted. So, Aries, let's go ahead and get right into it, and let's see it 101 on the timer. But let's get into the reading and see what we get. Spirit, please give me messages from Aries person. Spirit, please give me messages from Aries person. Okay, Aries. You were made for me. So, Aries, this is somebody who clearly has an overflow of emotions for you. This is somebody who genuinely feels like you were made for each other. Like, you guys were meant to cross paths. You guys are meant to be in each other's lives. Um, this is somebody who sees a future with you. You're a soul I need in my life. Yeah, 202 on the timer. um, yeah, back to what I originally said. This is somebody who genuinely feels like you guys were destined to cross paths. You guys were destined to be in each other's lives. And this is clearly somebody, I don't think that's actively in your life. I actually think this has to do with the love offer I saw. This person feels like they need you in their life. They feel like you were destined to be in their life. Now, why they're not in your life, not quite sure. We're going to see what we get. Let's see what happens. We do have Virgo. So, Aries, you could have Virgo in your chart. Your person could be a Virgo or have Virgo in their chart. Or someone here could just be in a Virgo like energy. We have spiritual awakening, 303 on the timer. So, Aries, if you have been experiencing some, let's say, oddities, let's say you haven't been feeling quite like yourself, or um, let's say you've been kind of feeling a little drained or kind of up in your head more. Maybe you're in hermit mode right now. You could be experiencing a spiritual awakening, a spiritual ascension. Depending on where you are in your journey, will determine what term we use here. But you could be experiencing a spiritual awakening right now. It's very well possible that your person could also be going through this, depending on who they are and where they are in their journey. But yeah, we do have a spiritual awakening here, which is beautiful. 353 on the timer. Aries, I do get the feeling though, this could be you experiencing a spiritual awakening or experiencing a spiritual ascension. I feel like spiritual awakening has like been heavy in the overall collective, at least my collective that I read for. It's been very heavy. I think it's the time right now, especially because I deal with a lot of like divine I deal with a lot of the divine and divine connections and things like that. Um, and we are coming up on possible divine unions next month in August. So that's exciting. What did I tell you guys? I can't make this shit up. The next card I pull out as soon as I so we do have a as soon as I mention the divine. We do have a divine feminine here. Now we all carry masculine and feminine energy. What energy you're embodying right now will determine if this is you. Aries, I do feel like this is you. You could be really embodying and really tapped into your divine feminine at the moment, which is so beautiful. I love that. Divine feminine energy is very nurturing and loving, but her wrath is just as beautiful. Wanting you this bad is driving me crazy. And it might have been Virgo's reading. I did Virgo. So if you are dealing with a Virgo or you have Virgo in your chart, um, I did Virgo's reading yesterday, so feel free to go watch that because I feel like this card came out for them as well. But wanting you this bad is driving me crazy. So this is somebody who is just they're longing for you. It's got them all up in their head. I feel like this person is like really overthinking right now. They're heavily like analyzing the connection and whatever transpired in this connection between the two of you. And it's kind of and that's why I feel like this person could be experiencing a spiritual awakening too, because I feel like they're like heavily looking at this connection for a reason. The reason why they feel like you guys were made for each other. It's a reason why they feel like your soul is something that they need in their life. I can't make this shit up. We belong together. I pretty much said the same exact thing in the very beginning of the reading. This is somebody who genuinely feels like you guys were made to be together. Um, this could very well be a divine counterpart of yours that is here experiencing this timeline with you. Um, and this person could be realizing who you are to them. Maybe in the past, you could have even told this person, oh, we're twin flames, oh, we're soulmates. And maybe they just wrote it off. Maybe they didn't think twice about it. Maybe they weren't very spiritual at all. But this person has now like opened their eyes to this connection, opened their eyes to what they've been feeling and experiencing when it comes to this connection. Your touch is so healing. Am I speaking to a healer? Has to be. I mean, we do have divine feminine energy. So this person feels like anytime they've experienced you, your energy, your touch, your presence has just had a very healing, I'm hearing aura, very healing aura to it. This person is like longing for this, um, which that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending. It's one thing to like long for, it's another thing to like want to abuse it. So depending on what more we get in the reading will determine whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. Wheel of Fortune. And there was a phone call coming through on my phone. So, confirmation for somebody. Definitely a healer. We have Wheel of Fortune. So, the Wheel of Fortune here, and in the tarot, this is like completion. Um, this is also, just think of like a completed cycle. And the Wheel of Fortune is also turning in the moment, which this has been coming out for a lot of the collective too. I think that where we are collectively, aside from like signs and like zodiac signs, aside from like zodiac signs, I think as a collective, especially the collective I cater to, I think this collective has been kind of in like this gray area. You've kind of been in this space where like they're stuck in this one portion of their life, but it's like ending and trickling off, and it's like entering into this new space in life. And we're not quite there into the new like realm. We're not quite there in this new chapter, I should say. um, but the wheel is turning, so I do feel like this new chapter that I've been picking up on, I do feel like it's like right here. It's literally right here, like any day now. I literally feel like any day now, this new chapter is going to begin. And when this new chapter begins, I do think that for most of the collective, something significant is going to happen. Um, something is going to present itself to kick off this new chapter. Now, whether that's love, a new career, um, just a new pathway is going to open up, and I do think that something is going to present itself to kick this off. It's just what I've been intuitively like picking up on. We have walls. In the past, this person could have had a lot of walls up. This could be somebody who um, has a hard time being like vulnerable. Um, but there are a lot of walls, and I think that once this person like threw their walls up and you felt that, you could have met them with walls as well, and that's exactly why, um, if this is a divine partnership, that's exactly why it didn't work. Because if both people have their walls up, you can't get anywhere. So there was more work, inner work that needed to happen. There was more, self reflection and things that needed to go on before you guys could actually come together. 1111 on the timer, and that is a twin flame number. Don't go build a life without me. Yeah, this person is afraid that you are like advancing in life, and I don't mean that. I don't. And I know that sounds crazy when I say it, but that's just kind of how it came to me. Um, and not like they're worried about you advancing, like doing better for yourself. This person's worried about being like left in the dust. They're worried about you moving forward and moving on and not looking back, not reaching back for them, not them not being able to like catch up to where you're going. This person's kind of worried about being left behind. Like they're afraid to be left in your old chapter. This person could be feeling you moving on or feeling you like releasing them, and that's what's like triggering this. I want to do this the right way. So in the past, I don't think this person met you on your level. And not to say, because if you are the cross watcher, this isn't bashing you, and always flip the roles if need be. But I don't think this person was like at your level. So if you have somebody up here and they're vibrating with somebody down here, like how that that's not an equally yoked relationship. And I think this person needed time to catch up to like your frequency. This person needed time to catch up to your healing. They needed time to catch up to your like self-awareness and your reflection and ownership of like your own bad qualities, and what are we doing to work on that, and how are we going to make ourselves a better person, and how are we going to heal those things. This person had things that they needed to work on. I think you had things you needed to work on as well, but I think that you were a little bit more like ahead of this person, and it created an imbalance within this connection. We have outside help, 1333 on the timer. This person could be getting outside help. This person could be speaking to a spiritual advisor. This person could be going to therapy. Same for you. If that's not the case, I do look at outside help as like the divine assisting. This is a divine stepping in to guide you guys in a certain direction, to be like a catalyst for certain like healing aspects to take place, a catalyst for certain conversations to take place. So yeah, if this person isn't going to like therapy or something, then I do think this is just the divine overall just stepping in to assist this connection. And I do think it's for both of you guys. I can't get over you. This person has tried to get over you. They could have even had other connections. They could have had other full blown relationships, but there's not quite anybody that is on your level. They don't connect with other people the way that they connect with you. And because of that, this person has realized, like, as time has went on, and I do think this is like a connection that maybe has been out of balance for some time. Like, you guys probably haven't spoke to this person in quite some time. And they, as this time has went on, they've realized, like, you have constantly stayed in their mind. They have never forgot about you. And it was 15:15 on the timer. They have never forgot about you. They've never forgot about this connection. And I do feel like the divine is like heavily pushing this connection on them right now. There's something about them needing to reflect on this connection, whether that means you guys coming together, going your separate ways. That is totally up for you to decide. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to give you confirmations and to assist you on your journey. I will never tell you what to do. But this person, I do. This person has been like heavily thinking about this connection, and the divine has been doing that intentionally because the divine does want this person to grow. The divine does want this person to wake up. They do want this person, like, of course, like, the most beautiful thing that can transpire is two people of the divine coming together and loving one another, because divine love heals. Divine love conquers. It teaches. It helps others grow. It helps others expand. There's nothing like divine love. Um, so yes, if the divine can get someone to actually like wake up and get get them stirred up and get them going, they're gonna keep pushing. They're gonna keep pushing to get that person to try to do that. And once it clicks for the person, it's like they throw it all the way in drive. The divine throws it all the way in drive. But this person, they can't let you go. We have damaged feminine. So we do have damaged feminine energy here. I think it could be your person. I think your person, it has some damaged feminine energy. And that could be exactly where these walls came from. And the damaged feminine energy doesn't mean they're feminine, just means that the feminine energy within them is damaged. And that could just come from childhood trauma, other relationships. We have Libra. So Aries, your person could be a Libra. They could have Libra in their chart. You could have Libra in your chart. Or it could just simply just be the energy that's kind of ruling the connection right now. Either one of you could be in a Libra type of energy. And it's funny, earlier I did speak about the scales. So in this case, I kind of feel like intuitively this is the scales being balanced. It may not even have anything to do with Libra. I just think that spirit is using that for me to confirm what I said earlier. I think the scales are being balanced between the two of you. I'm so mad at myself for not choosing you. So Aries, this person in the past, they they could have chose something or someone over you. This person could have chose a completely different direction and chose to walk away from this. I did see in the pre-shuffle being left out in the cold. So it's very well, yeah, you could have felt left out in the cold in the past from this person because they chose something or someone over you. They chose a completely different path and a completely different direction. That could be why, either when this love offer comes in, or if it has came in, could be why you feel conflicted. I want to start over with you. Aries, this person does want a new beginning with you. And ironically, I spoke earlier about how there's a lot of like new beginnings, new chapters starting now, getting ready, like things are getting put into place to get these new chapters going. And this person does want to, they want a fresh start with you. I do feel like if you and this person were to come back together, it would take a certain level of like getting to know each other again. Um, I do feel like this has been a separation for quite some time. Like, I don't think you and this person are going to show up as the same people you were when you were last connected. So it would be completely starting over because you guys are not even the people who you were at that time. You have experienced other life experiences and other loves possibly, and um, you've had other things happen in your life. You've had healing take place. Your life is in a completely different stage than what it was when you originally met this person. I want to do this the right way. Oh my God, that came out twice. So this person really, really wants to come in with the right energy and with the right attitude, and um, they really want to pour into this and nurture this connection if giving the space and opportunity. And I do think, Aries, you may have a problem with trusting this, and that could be why the inner conflict comes out, because you don't necessarily trust this or trust this person. Um, but I do think that this person is moving with genuine intentions. Not saying you should just 100 just do it. Do what feels right to you. But I do feel like this person is coming forward with genuine intentions. They're coming forward with their head in the right place. Decision has been made. Aries, I do think this is this person making the decision to do right by this connection. I think this is this person making the decision to come in. This is this person being sure of themselves and being sure of what they want. Oh, Aries. Okay, okay, okay. Let's get some tarot. And it is a thunderstorm outside. Okay. Spirit, please give me messages for Aries. Oh, that jumped. Yeah, Aries, you could use some rest right now. You could also be heavily in your mind at nighttime when you're in bed. You could be feeling a little extra tired around this time. But I do feel like you are really in your head when it comes to this. I don't think you trust this. I don't think you trust this. Spirit, please give me messages for Aries. Spirit, please give me messages for Aries. I almost feel like Spirit. I'm like getting the vibe. Spirit is like, no. I think Spirit does not want you. I don't think Spirit wants you really to know what's coming. I'm sorry. Confirmation. Wheel of Fortune, you guys. Confirmation. Aries, I do think you're in a space in your life where you're ready to cut out anyone and anything. Okay, you are swift with that sword. I do think that this is also you. Um, the the thunder was just really loud. Confirmation. Aries, you are. I do think that you're standing on business when it comes to you. Okay, and I do think you feel this chapter coming. So you could be heavily like just guarding yourself right now. You are ready to swing that sword, boy. I tell you. Yep, there's that offer. And when this offer comes in, I do think this is the catalyst for your new chapter. And I don't think there's a right or wrong answer here. I think that um, you're allowed to make whatever choice or decision you would like to make. So if you would like to explore this with this person, that's okay. But if you do decide to be swift with that sword and cut this person out, that's okay as well. But I do see you protecting. You are protecting this new chapter that in your life. You could just intuitively feel that there is. Yeah, look, you are sitting in your power. You are sitting there in your power as the emperor or empress you are, and you're not going to accept any breadcrumbs or anything less than what you deserve. You are ready for this chapter, and you're not going to let anybody stand in the way of that. I did just see the lovers wanted to pop out. So this could very well be a twin flame. And twin flame journeys are not easy. I know a lot of like social media and stuff like romanticizes um, the twin flame journey, but they are not easy. And twin flame journeys, there's a lot of hard lessons that come with that. That is, it's not some little fairy tale that's sunshine and rainbows whatsoever. So it's a tough journey. So if you are on the twin flame journey, kudos to you. It is a tough one. You are a tough cookie, is what I'm hearing. That saying can mean something to somebody. You could have just ate a cookie. Spirit, please give me messages for Aries. Yeah, Aries. I don't think that because I don't think anything's set in stone. I think what happens in this new chapter is completely up to you. This, I do think it's completely up to you. And I think Spirit is giving you the option of love if you would like love. If you would like partnership, it's here. Is it is here. That was way too many cards. I want one more card. Spirit, please give me one more card. I do think the option is here for you. If you want it. If you want it. There's too many cards. Spirit, I just want one card. Just one card, Spirit. Okay, I'm gonna do one more shuffle, you guys. If nothing comes out, I'm gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there. I don't think Spirit wants me to dig. And that's what I feel intuitively. So I have to respect that. And look at that. That is, it's a pair. Just saying. Okay, it is 1000% a pair. You do have the option to go on a new journey, and I do think you are going on a new journey. I do think you are, and I think love, if you would like, and it just started pouring outside. I do think this there is going to be a over. I do think there's going to be a pouring of emotions here. We there is a pair. I do think this could possibly be like a twin flame type of connection. And if you would like love in the next chapter of your journey, um, that's on the table for you if you want to take it. But okay, Aries, I'm going to leave this right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it resonated for you. You know, leave in the comments. Let me know if it resonated for you. Let me know what resonated, what confirmations you got. If you enjoyed this video, even in the slightest, please give this video a thumbs up. Please, anytime you guys like or comment, it really, really helps out the channel. And I'm in the process of rebuilding the channel again. So I appreciate all the love and support. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.